So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, June Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We have already started here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Barcelona have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Rashford! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Lacking in accuracy.
Lewandowski will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Rashford knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Shapes to shoot! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Little pass back. That's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bayer Leverkusen yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Schick!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Real chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Bayer Leverkusen have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, in he goes again!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Rashford. Engages and forces him off the ball. Schick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
30 minutes gone. Ben Seguir. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Bayer Leverkusen presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And now he has two. Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a goal kick. Andrik. And it's Rashford. De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Oh, given away. Rashford, he's picked his way through. That has been knocked clear. Palacios, Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Balde. Now it's Rashford.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Rashford. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Out of play for a goal kick. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Bayer Leverkusen sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just takes a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves...
And a chance! Keeper's got his work done.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Pedri. Rashford could try cutting inside here. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. A probing pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ben Sagir might just make this. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And he's lost his man here. Balde. And that's been intercepted.
He read that.
There's the shot! And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Bayer Leverkusen are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 21, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 22.
He's a sharp little ball here. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
It's sick! And it's come back out to him. It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Bayer Leverkusen are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
About as smooth as it gets. Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Bayer Leverkusen are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hoffman, ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Flecken chooses to deal with it himself. Just about up to 75 minutes. Played into space. Casado. Garcia with the slide tackle there. Driving forward. Now it's Schick. Schick stood his ground strongly.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Rafinha!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's running through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. Lopez. And the shot's on here. And the finish! Really well taken goal. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Yamal.
Barcelona could have here their final chance.
Corner number 2 then.
And it's been taken short. Chance!
And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Pedri. That's a cute ball. Rafinha in acres of space out wide.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
It's hit the uprights. Martin. Oh, nicely intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. Fermin. And it's lofted through here.
It'll be a throw-in.
And that's definitely not his best.
Rashford.
Flecken breathes a sigh of relief as he gets...
And time is up.
By a Leverkusen, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Rashford! It's a loose ball.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Zaccagni
Goes on a charge down the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
and the keeper has it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Guendouzi. Driving through them. Chance for a shot!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Balde. Oh, easy pickings there.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now it's Lewandowski.
Gigot gets a foot in here. Now it's Dia. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Provedel sends that a long way. And here's Lewandowski. Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Zaccagni.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rovella receives it in a good... Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He's got away. Rashford.
Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Looking for options for movement.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Now it's Dia. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Castellanos.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking to play him in. Delibashiru. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. Gendouzi. Done delicately. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Rashford, not one to pass. It's Lewandowski! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lewandowski really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Tries to play it through, thinks about the shot. Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a half-decent try. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle started, plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Castellanos! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Succumbs to the pressure.
No foul, says the referee.
Koundé. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played in with purpose. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Delibashiru. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! Just off target.
Castellanos certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
9.
changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
21.
actually.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal 8.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
El dorsal 4.
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 6. El
Rafinha,
dorsal 18. Se va a
Real
un cambio de
chance!
jugadores.
that's really well cleared.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rafinha, Gavi.
It's a goal kick.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Dia.
He's through, now is he in?
Knocks it into space. Gavi.
And that has put paid to that.
Zaccagni.
Lazio,
Perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's in a great position here.
Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Dia.
He is through here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shot, surely!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And here's Rashford. Spread out to the left.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Castellanos. Fermin.
And here's Rashford. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Now it's Yamal.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Castellanos. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Castellanos.
Forwards and with intent.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has not gone well. Pedro is herring after that one. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Rashford.
I think we're just about done here. Rafinha.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Gavi. And here's Rashford.
Can he finish?
Provedel clears.
And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Dia.
Voted man of the...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And he's there to clear it.
Rashford.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who was always destined for greatness. And I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling that. He's deadly, whether playing through the middle or from the left-hand side. But I noticed he can now develop the play from deep also. And that's a new and exciting side to his game.
Okay, interesting. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Foot in.
Bernal.
No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Oh, delightful ball.
Adeyemi!
And that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Girassi! De Jong.
Oh, good spread.
Picked out brilliant.
It's Rashford!
Adeyemi. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Now it's Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Now it's De Jong. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Pedri.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Knocks it into space. Yamal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Sabitzer. Adeyemi. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
keeper's dealt with that. Chance, surely! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be...
Big chance! Rashford! Oh, horrible miscue. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Think Pedri!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Adeyemi. He's on it. Can he get away? Adeyemi.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. And it's Pedri. Pedri. He's looking wide. Pedri. Yamal! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's got the beating of it. Can he finish? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Matta. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Ferran Torres, looking to play him in. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Adeyemi tries a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Borussia Dortmund are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Borussia Dortmund are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Yamal picks it up out wide. Özcan. That has been slung wide. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Christensen. And that could set him on his way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And claimed it back swiftly. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. The ball has bounced loose now. Matta. Oh, that's a clever... Real chance! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
7.
time for changes
El dorsal
on both
8.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 21.
Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a
El
three-goal
dorsal
lead.
15. Serán
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's having a shot! Goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So is this the start of a comeback? Just about up to the hour now. Now this could be a chance. And he's had it nicked away. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is lovely. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nemecha. That is good strength. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And they're back on the ball again. Nemecha. Sabitzer. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nemecha, who's set up one goal so far. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vermeer. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Lopez. It's played through for him. Look at the space here. And it's Lopez. And it's Casado. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Goes for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's intervened well there. Gross. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Rashford. Nemecha. Adeyemi with 2 goals already to his name. Now it's Gross. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And
with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Borussia Dortmund grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Adeyemi. Araujo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. There's the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Chukwuemeka. Gross! Oh! fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Comfort,
descuento.
yet more comfort, easing away. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was...
And that's it.
Borussia Dortmund,
Just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Adeyemi.
Collecting the match ball, and it is his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de